This week we review the Ger O'Neill Connacht Derby from Galway, plus the BoyleSports Champion Stakes Final that took place at Shelbourne Park. We pay a visit to breeder trainer Lar Kinsella in North County Dublin, but first we head to Harold's Cross. Last Friday night, Harold's Cross was the venue for the semi-finals of the Egan Catering Oaks. We joined Ian Fortune for the lineup.
Won the hot favourite Charity Mindy at 4-7. In 2 we have Euro Topper. In trap 3 Lemon Mandy. 4 It's Awesome. In 5 Glenshane Bonus, and completing the lineup trap 6 Reviver. The hair up behind the traps and away they go. And first to show is number 2 Euro Topper on the inside, and now going second Glenshane Bonus on the wide outside Reviver. But around the corner number 4 now strikes the front. It's Awesome going second. Number 5 Glenshane Bonus back in third. Number 2 Euro Topper further back. Number 3 Lemon Mandy, then Reviver, and at the tail of the field the hot favourite Charity Mindy. Into the third corner though, it's number 4 It's Awesome that leads by about 3 lengths to number 5 Glenshane Bonus. Going third down number 3 Lemon Mandy, a further gap to number 2 Euro Topper. But around the final corner It's Awesome's led from trap rise, coming home strongly number 5 Glenshane Bonus, and second now actually Lemon Mandy, but no doubt about the winner number 4 It's Awesome, the winning time 28.95. And the result of the opening semi-final, the winner was number 4 It's Awesome. Second was number 3 Lemon Mandy. Back in third number 5 Glenshane Bonus, the winning time 28.95. And on to the second semi-final of the Egan Catering Oaks. In trap order, in 1 was Belvedere Tina, 2 Don's Beauty, in 3 Freffen's Nicky, 4 M Honcho, in 5 the favourite Leave No Chalk, and trap 6 Glencora, the hare coming around the final corner. And away they go. And first to show number 2 Don's Beauty on the outside, number 6 Glencora coming and run by between them, number 5 Leave No Chalk around the second corner now, and number 2 Don's Beauty leads from number 6 Glencora. Back in third is Leave No Chalk, a further gap to number 1 Belvedere Tina, but the rest look out of it. Down the far side, number 2 Don's Beauty continues to lead by about 2.5-3 lengths to number 6 Glencora, a further gap in third to number 5 Leave No Chalk, further gap Belvedere Tina trying to close, but around the final corner is number 2 Don's Beauty, an impressive winner, running on well in second number 6 Glencora, and third number 5 Leave No Chalk, the winning time a fast 28.63. And the second semi-final going to trap number 2 Don's Beauty. Second was number 6 Glencora, and third number 5 Leave No Chalk, the winning time a blistering 28.63. The trap draw for next Friday's final was made after the second semi. It has resulted as follows: in 1 Don's Beauty, in 2 Lemon Mandy, in trap 3 Leave No Chalk, in 4 It's Awesome, 5 Glenshane Bonus, and trap number 6 the sole wide seed Glencora.
Last week, Galway held an entire week-long festival of greyhound racing. Amidst the action, we spoke with racing manager Tom Moran, who told us of the future development plans for the stadium.
In about 2 to 3 weeks' time, we hope to demolish the stand that's behind me here and completely rebuild a new state-of-the-art modern stadium. It's well underway, it's gone to tender. We hope to be starting within 3 to 4 weeks, like I say. What we'll have at the end of the day is fantastic facility for Galway, for the Greyhound people, for the Galway people in general. We'll have a superb hospitality area, 2 hospitality units will take about 80 people. We have a restaurant for about 50 or 60, and we also have a comprehensive carvery downstairs which seats about another 60 or 80. The concourses downstairs, you would get about 400 on it, and upstairs there's another 300 to 400, so we can easily cater for 1,200 people comfortably. The crowds during our recent festival were so big. Bornagon know that they need a brand new stadium down here to facilitate the people that come to the racetrack and to follow in here to the dogs. This week alone, there was €500,000 spent between levy and tote and bookmakers, the whole lot, you know, which is a fantastic figure for a track like Galway in the west of Ireland. That's why we need a new stadium here. The people of Galway, the Greyhound people in particular, who have suffered for long enough with poor facilities, are really looking forward to the new stadium where we can have a little bit of comfort, plush restaurants, hospitality, and indeed Galway being the thriving city that it is with the youth, they're crying out for it. Whereas the stadium is going to be completely rebuilt, the track is perfect as it is. We overhauled the track about 3 years ago and do a heavy maintenance on it day to day. We have 2 very good men working on it all the time. And we've got great praise for it. Injuries to a minimum, thank God. And like I say, the trainers are very happy with it. So we won't have anything to do with the track in the new scenario. So we'll be able to continue on with our trials, recorded and unrecorded, which is a great facility for the owners and trainers when the track is closed.
Large crowds have been present here in Galway all week, both at Ballybrit and here at the Greyhound Stadium on the College Road. Now the festival in terms of greyhound racing comes to a close here in Galway tonight, and the feature race of the evening is the Ger O'Neill sponsored Connacht Derby Final. Top prize here is €5,000. It's also the centrepiece of what has been a very successful meeting down through the years in aid of the Galway hospice movement. So let's take an opportunity to look at the 6 finalists. The first of the 2 Paul Hennessy runners here tonight runs in the red jacket. That's Tyrone Bellow, owned in County Galway by PJ Fahy. Tyrone Bellow won its semi-final in 30.87 and is a son of Sparl Nikita and Loughneyman Lady. Next in the picture we have Top Chill, this one owned by Owen Duffy in County Louth and trained by Carmel Finnegan. It also won its semi-final in a slightly better time of 30.50. Top Chill is a son of Top Honcho and Chill Out Olive. Next we have Tamna Rose, the Limerick challenger, owned by Raymond Nicholas down there in County Limerick, and the second of the Paul Hennessy runners. This bitch is a daughter of Come On Ranger and Queer Season, a winner of its semi-final in a time of 30.45. Running in the black jacket we have Ring Road Master, jointly owned by Ronnie Quinn and John Mulholland here in Galway and trained by Dennis O'Malley. This one is a son of Sparl Nikita and Sandy Penny. In the orange jacket we have Trusky Keno, owned by Stephen McDonough of Bohermore. He's also the trainer. Trusky Keno is a son of Lassa Jeva and Ollie's Moher. And finally the stripes we have Ballard Bonus, owned and trained in Quilty, County Clare by Noreen Cleary. Ballard Bonus is a son of Arigel Buddy and Rock Bottom. The bell sounds for this, the big one of the evening. Tyrone Bellow is in 1, 2, Top Chill. Tamna Rose is 3, Ring Road Master is 4. Trusky Keno is in 5 and Ballard Bonus is in trap 6. The fancied ones here are the 3 inside ones and Top Chill is out. He's flying away. Top Chill into the bend. Close for second between Trusky Keno and Ballard Bonus, but a sizable lead now being built by Top Chill, the Louth challenger. He's opened up a sizable lead of maybe 6 lengths into the third bend. He's going to win comfortably, or so it would seem. Tamna Rose now beginning a late challenge, and off the final bend it's Top Chill and Tamna Rose, and Top Chill is going to oblige, followed home by Tamna Rose, and Trusky Keno is in third. The complete results now of the Ger O'Neill Connacht Derby Final. A very popular winner here in Galway, Top Chill. Second, Tamna Rose. And third, Trusky Keno. The winning time, 30.21. Well, Top Chill making quite an amount of punters very happy here in Galway tonight and justifying his favouritism in the big race here in the West. The little brother, of course, of Give and Go, the winner of the Produce Stakes. With me first is Owen Duffy, the owner. Owen, he ran a splendid race tonight. He broke exceptionally well.
Excellent, yeah. Very good.
That has been a feature of Top Chill throughout this final.
Well, he missed his break in Newbridge, and he from then on he's going from strength to strength. He's just coming, I think.
Top Chill has been at an amount of tracks throughout the country. Before tonight's final, how confident were you?
Oh well, I was fairly confident. Yeah, a bit nervous, all right, but confident.
In the closing straight there, he was almost caught.
Almost. No, well, not quite.
Alongside you is Carmel Finnegan, the trainer. You have an amount of dogs in training, Carmel. What do you make of Top Chill, firstly?
Oh, Top Chill, we always were very happy with Top Chill from the first day we got him. We always thought he was something special, and he showed it tonight.
He certainly ran a dream race here tonight, and a fairly good time also.
Well, he did, yeah. He broke the track record last week and held on to it for 2 races. But, yeah, we were very happy with him. He was unfortunate to be beat out of the Cox Cup, but we're going for the Derby with him now, at the moment.
Among the attendants here tonight was the Mayor of Galway, Councillor Val Hanley.
As Mayor of Galway, I'm delighted to be here tonight for the hospice charity. They do great work here every year on the Saturday night of the Galway races. It's in aid of the hospice, badly needed of funds, and they do a great job. And we're also looking forward to the redevelopment here of Galway Dog Track in the coming year, which is going to be a fantastic attraction for Galway and for people to come to Galway.
Join us after the break when we catch up with trainer Lar Kinsella and all the excitement and action from the BoyleSports Champion Stakes at Shelbourne Park. Two popular characters in the greyhound industry are Lar and Lar Kinsella, based in Swords, County Dublin. Having started off with a dog or two of their own, Lar recently took out his public licence.
I took out a trainer's licence 3 years ago, and we've had a great run with the dogs, really marvellous. And we won a stake in the Keypack stake here in Hurdles Cross with Brewer's Turn.
4 Brewer's Turn, 5 Dalcash Rocket and 6 Colonial Buddy, and away they go. And first to show is number 3 Desi's Joy. In second now number 4 Brewer's Turn, and further in number 2 10 Honchos around the opening corner, and number 3 leads. That's Desi's Joy. Close now is number 4 Brewer's Turn, who strikes the front down the back straight. Back in third 10 Honchos, the rest are out of it, but into the third corner number 4 Brewer's Turn leads from number 3 Desi's Joy. A further gap to number 2 10 Honchos, but number 4 Brewer's Turn has struck for home. It's gone about 4 clear of number 3 Desi's Joy. A further gap to 10 Honchos, but up the home straight number 4 Brewer's Turn, a comfortable winner second.
He unfortunately has picked up a little bit of an injury, so but he'll be coming back shortly. He's okay. But we've had marvellous success, marvellous time, very enjoyable. Met some marvellous people. The Seamus Graham and his family, Sean and Anne Burke, have been absolutely terrific. They're very helpful and great people. We've met wonderful people and had a great time with the dogs. And long may it continue. I suppose I better mention my wife, because only for her, I suppose, I'd never be able to do it all. You'd never do it on your own, like, you know, and she's a great help. She's the boss. So we put up new kennels about 3 years ago, and we have a few runs there. We have a gallop over the field. We have a bit of land here, keep a few cattle, and we have our own gallop. It's about 300 yards long, and that does the grand, because there's nowhere really to trial dogs since Hazel Hatch closed up. Well, you can go to Shelbourne or Hurdles Cross and give them a hand slip. Well, a few years ago we bought a set of traps, and we have them over in the gallop. Just hold on now for a second, we're nearly ready now. Are you ready down there? And we start off the pups, put them through it, part their training, just walk them through it, and to get them used to the traps then when you're going to try them. And that's what we start off. We start them off when they're about 7 or 8 months old, so that when they're a year and a half, they're well used to going into the traps, so we don't have any trouble. Well, we have Bray Breeze here now. She's our blue bitch. She won a lot of races, and she won her last race in Hurdles Cross, and she came in season, and we brought her to down to Seamus Graham, Boylemock, and she had a litter of 8, I think it was 3 dogs and 5 bitches, and they've won between them well over 100 races with great success, great fun, and she's very, very successful for us, and we had a great time. We travelled the country with her litter. We won in Dundalk, Mullingar, Newbridge, Hurdles Cross, Shelbourne. So we're breeding now with some of our daughters out of Boylemock. But she's a marvellous bitch. Her next litter was to Spurred and Nikita. They're running at the moment. One of our sons, Brewer's Turn, he won the Keypack stake in Hurdles Cross not so long ago. And they've all won all that litter. We're having great success with them. Our next litter then, we brought her to Chart King. He won the Scottish Derby and the English Derby. And she had a litter of 8 dogs. 8 black dogs. We still have them. We sold some of them on, and they didn't start racing yet. They're only 15 months. And our last litter, we brought her to Cool Performance down Sean and Anne Burke in Tipperary. And we've had she'd a litter of 6. She'd 2 dogs and 4 bitches. And they're looking okay. You never know, they're only 5 months old. But we'll probably sell a few of them and keep some of them. And if they're half as good as the Boyne Walks, I think we'd be doing all right. Well, some of the pups, we sell some of them, and most of them that we sold, the people that bought them asked us to train them for them and keep them on. And we've done that, and we've had great success. And we do that with all the other litters as well. And that's the way we work. We sell, most of them we try and sell, like, you know, because it's very expensive to keep dogs. Bit of sport we have is naming the pups. And on the first litter, the boy and walks, when we were naming them, we were around the table here one Sunday night, and with 8 dogs to name, so it's not that easy to think of 8 names and alternative names as well. So there's a couple we didn't name, and went down to the local pub, and I met a few elderly gentlemen down there, and who were not married. And this blonde walked by us, and one of the fellas, who was well over 70, took a bit of a fancy to her, and a bit of slagging going on, and this man said to another man, he says, "Were you ever with a woman?" And this fella says, "Just the once." So I couldn't wait to get home and fill in the form to send in the name just the once, and lo and behold, we got it. So.
Last year's Champion Stakes Final produced a real thriller, with Droopy's Kuhl just getting the better of his litter sister Tiny's Bud. On that occasion, Late Late Show finished 4th, just beating a length. 12 months on, and Late Late Show's back, bidding to atone for that defeat. His main rival, racing from Trap 1, is Bypass Byway. Let's hope this year's final is just as thrilling. Cheers.
Yes, the runners on parade as we see the overall betting picture with number 6 Late Late Show at 6-4. As you saw, there is 7-4 available. Number 1 Bypass Byway at 5-2. 5-1 number 3 Olden Times. 8-1 number 5 Lar Kinsella. 9-1 number 2 Long Valley Tina, and 10-1 number 4 Bold Mossy. As we see number 1 Bypass Byway on parade. Bypass Byway owned by Michael Carney from Navan, trained by Ollie Bray, a son of Spiral Nikita and Sandy Penny. He was bred down in Ennis by Pat Darcy, and Pat has made a trip to see him run here tonight. Number 2 is Long Valley Tina, jointly owned by Tom and Dan Joe Collins from Newcestown in Cork. They've bred this bitch, a daughter of some picture and unlucky lady, trained by Paul Hennessy. She was a finalist in a major gamble in the final of the Oaks just a few weeks ago, and she didn't manage it then. Well, we're talking about Long Valley Tina being a strong finisher. In fact, there are a number of strong finishers in this race, but the next one, Olden Times, noted for his early pace, owned by Noel Ryan from Drogheda, trained by Reggie Roberts, the son of Stapler's Joe and Newbridge Girl, and Reggie trained this fellow himself. Well, in 4 we have Bold Mossy. We've already seen one of the British racers racing the victory in the consolation. Here's Bold Mossy, owned by Tom Holden from England, trained now in Ballyclaren in Tipperary by Owen McKenna, son of Larkill Joe and Annie's Bullet, a powerful runner across the water, and was a finalist in the Ledger at Limerick. Number 5, Larkill Lotto. Another one with big Pat Whelan connections, owned by Carol Carroll and Sandra Brockwitz, trained by Seamus Graham, son of Vintage Prince and Westmead Flight, bred by Nicky Sava. And then in 6, no introductions for Late Late Show, the Greyhound of the Year last year, the People's Champion, owned by Pat Kenny, trained by Paul Hennessy, bred in Kilmacow by Ray Harney, son of Spiral Nikita and Ullet Sidetread. He showed last week that his layoff had taken no effect. He had had an injury following the Euro off-track 600 final, but he came back in style last week and came flying home late to catch Olden Times close home. They're all in. The bell goes in Trap 1 in this BoyleSports Champion Stakes 550 final. 1 Bypass Byway, 2 Long Valley Tina, 3 Olden Times, 4 Bold Mossy, 5 Larkill Lotto, and in 6 we have Late Late Show. The crowd are cheering, massive crowd here, and they're really cheering as the hare comes up behind the traps, ready for off. And number 3 Olden Times out to a flyer. Number 4 Bold Mossy is in a very prominent position on Bypass Byway on the inside. We're in for a big race here. Oh, a big bump as Bypass Byway loses his position completely and runs out. He hits Bold Mossy, but down the back it's Olden Times in front, and Bold Mossy is looking a major threat. Bold Mossy moving up the challenge into the 3rd bend, getting up the inside of Olden Times. Olden Times holds him off there, but Bold Mossy is wide. And look at Long Valley Tina in behind. This is going to be a fierce finish. Here's Long Valley Tina coming wide. Olden Times in front. Long Valley coming at her. Oh, it's mighty close. And just in behind him was Late Late Show finishing as well. But what a finish there. Well, let's take another look at that thriller. Right here, number 3 out to a flyer. Late Late is slowly away, but it's number 3 Olden Times in front. Bold Mossy well positioned. Bypass Byway. Checks wide. Hits Bold Mossy. Also interferes with Lar Kinsella at that point. Now Bold Mossy looked all over a winner. Challenging Olden Times down the back straight. Number 2 Long Valley Tina in third. Now Late moving forth into the third bend. It's still Olden Times. He cuts off Bold Mossy slightly. Now Bold Mossy feels he has to move out here at this stage. Moves out around her. Bumps with Long Valley Tina. Now it's still number 3 in front. That's Olden Times. And here's Long Valley Tina coming fast. Coming to the line. 3 and 2. Flashing over the line. That Long Valley Tina gets it in the very, very last stride. Long Valley Tina, the gamble for the Oaks final. Well, she wins this one at 8-1. Second, Olden Times at 4-1, beaten just a short head, while Late Show at 6-4. Favourite was third. The winning time 30:15.
She was in brilliant form.
Yeah.
I've never seen her better. It's hard luck on the other fella. We beat him
didn't
again.
break too good, did he?
No, he fell out of it. But she won it on merit. She's the first bitch to win the Champion Stakes. We got in as a reserve. We thought we'd give her a break from this to go straight to the Derby after the Oaks. And the owners decided to take the white tag off her. And it worked a treat because it's nearly impossible at this level to win from 6 box.
Yeah.
Even the Late couldn't do it tonight. But that's great for her because Long Valley Max was beaten ahead last year in the Champion Stakes.
Yeah.
He was unlucky in the final of the Laurels, and it's great for the people that bred her. The Collinses in Cork, because they're great greyhound men. They're in it all their lives. And I'm thrilled that I won the thing for them, you know what I mean? Because they're lovely people to train for.
Delighted. Unbelievable performance there tonight. I just couldn't believe it. I thought she was beaten actually on the line. I was up on a stand there and I just thought she didn't get there. I thought she
A few anxious moments. We weren't sure who got up there. Were you pretty sure she'd won?
Well, I thought she'd won, and then someone else said it was 3. So we just weren't sure until it was announced. So the excitement then was horrific. It was great.
The best you've ever had?
One of the best we've ever had, yeah. Absolutely unbelievable. Like the running she's done since April, she's been, I think, unplaced in 15 or 16 races, and I think she's broken 28 seconds in 13 of those, I think. It's unbelievable. Like, we just couldn't comprehend it. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. She's in there, thereabouts, continually in every stake. She won the Cork Oaks, she was third in the Oaks here. She's 2 track records, and now she's the Champion Stakes, so she's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Time now to look at the fixtures, and on Friday it's the final of the Paddy Byrne Memorial 550 from Tralee, and at Harold's Cross the final of the Egan Catering Oaks. Then at Newbridge it's a semi-final of the Texacloth Puppy Derby. On Saturday at Shelbourne Park they host a Share a Dream Foundation benefit meeting. At Cork it's the first round of the Heineken 575, and at Waterford it's the first round of the Waterford Crystal Open 550. Then it's back to Tralee for the first round of the Pembroke Construction Rose of Tralee Stake. Join us next week for those finals in Tralee and Harold's Cross and the semi-finals of the Texacloth Puppy Derby from Newbridge. For further information on Irish greyhound racing, ownership and syndication, visit our website at www.igb.ie or email us at admin@igb.ie.